What's up guys, it's Mr. G, and this video is going to be for the 2D 5 drawing. Okay, it looks like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the 2D 5 picture, which is here, and I'm just going to bring it to my other screen so you won't be able to see it, and then I'm just going to draw what you need to draw on this side here. Okay, so starting off, I'm just going to go out here in space. I'm going to start off with a 7.5. Let me make my color white here. Make it a little thicker. Okay, so I'm going to start with a 7.5 by 4.5 rectangle. Like that. And then from this midpoint, I'm going to go up at an angle of 60 degrees. So I'm going to hit tab and type 60 and then tab again. And just make it go past like that. And do the same on the other side, except my angle is going to be 120 degrees this way. Then I'm going to use the trim tool to trim all that stuff off like so. And then I need a line in the middle, so I'm going to use the midpoint of the bottom line to draw a line here. And this line is actually going to be a center line, so I'm going to go ahead and change it to center here. And then I'm going to use the scale tool to scale it up a bit, just so it's a little bit larger. I think I misclicked there, so I'm going to do that again. Scale from the midpoint and just eyeball it a little bit larger than the object there. Okay. And then from the middle, I'm going to draw a line that's just one out here in space. And then that line gets moved to here, this position. And then from there, I'm able to kind of follow this pattern around. I'm going to go a 1/2 inch this way, 1 1/4, and then another 1/2 inch up. Same on the other side, 1/2 inch down, over 1 1/4, and then up another half to get me to there. And then these parts of the white gets cut off. From there, I'm going to use the mirror tool and just mirror this down to the bottom. Hit erase source objects, hit no, and then use trim tool to trim this, 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 and that. So now I'm left with this. This is the outline of the shape. Okay. Then I've got some rectangles I need to make, so I'm going to use the rectangle tool. The width is 2 1/8 and the height is 1 1/2. Then I'm going to use the offset tool, 1/4, to offset this rectangle in like so. And then I'm going to draw a line from this midpoint over 13/16 and then just move this over to there. And then I can use the mirror tool to mirror it onto the other side so that it's symmetrical. And then I'll change those to white. Then I'll use the hatch tool to color this in orange. Use the hatch tool again and do green. And then the hatch tool one last time for this red and this red. And if your purple line gets caught behind, you can select it, right click, and go to draw order, bring to front. And you might have to type RE to regenerate the drawing, RE enter to regen. Okay. Here's my title block. I'll draw a line going across and then use the midpoint of this center line to center it in its space. I'm going to change my color to cyan so I can add the dimensions and measurements. Most of these are linear. You just click the 2 points that you're measuring, bring it up. Click the 2 points that you're measuring, bring it up. So on and so forth. I usually click on the dimension that I want to line it up with as I go. So I click 1 point, 2 point, 3 point there. And I'm just hitting enter or space bar after each dimension that I make, and it gets me right back into the dimension tool. So go up here to there, bring that one down. I've got one here to here, bring that one up. 13/16 across. Got 2 1/8 this way. How about here to here, bring that up. Got one on the side and another one there. and then 1/2. I think that's all that I need. 2d5 name date period. Today is actually 8/31. And then the last dimension is a linear or a angular dimension, but I need to create a line for it to snap onto, so I'm just going to create a line here. I'll make it red just so you can see what I just made. And then I'll use the angular dimension, select this white line and then the red line. Now I can erase that red line. And that's it.